Hey everybody, and welcome back to the shop. And Saturday, been out here working on the building. Gonna give you a quick little update and tell you a little bit more about this barbecue pit. So I got started this morning. I set 3 4x6 posts. This post here was rotten, and here's it lays right here. You can see the whole bottom rotted off. It was, barely in the ground. So had to chip out some more concrete. And I put some fast setting quick read around it, and that held about a bag right here. So I'll probably have to do a little bit of touch up once it's all dry, level it up. And this one, the concrete was chipped out pretty bad. One bag wasn't enough, so I'm going to have to come back probably with another bag and level it out. And then on this one's the same story. I had to bust up the concrete to get this post set, because the way it was round, it wouldn't work. I had to have a little bit more here, but I got to get something behind here to block it, to keep it off from just running off. So these are set, these are ready. Got 2 top plates set and leveled, and I'm working on the 3rd one, and I got to do something with this tin right here. It's kind of in my way, this one sheet. So I've got all the screws out except for the next row right here. So what I'm going to have to do to get to that is I'm going to have to get inside the pit with a ladder. There's nothing supporting this. I've cut all these off to keep them away from the top plate. So there's no support whatsoever for these last 3. And I put up a temporary support for these, where I can get on there and get the tin off later. So I've already took up my motor and my little adapter that goes from this way to this way. But basically the way this rotisserie works is it's got a belt. You can see it's homemade. Yeah, I don't know exactly what this was, some kind of pulley wheel or something, but they've welded a little piece of round steel to it to make it for a V-belt. And it's sitting on pillar block. There's no grease on these, but we could grease them. We grease them when we put them in. And basically this thing will turn real slow, about this speed right here, and it would have 4 of these baskets right here hanging on it, and they would stay level because they just got like a hook on the end. And each of these would hold 4 hams, so this could hold 16 hams. And it would just rotate like a rotisserie. And of course the firebox was here. The smoke would come up, had a deflector, and it used to have a bottom in it right here, but it's all rusted out now. So all the heat would come up through the rotisserie as it turned. And if you notice right down here, this little section, this thing used to have a flat, I don't know what you call it, like a wire screen thing. Basically, so basically when I was a kid, this thing had a rectangular basket made out of dog wire and angle iron, and they would sandwich the hams between the dog wire, and it would sit in these little things, and you'd turn it by hand. Every so often you'd turn it over, and that was quite a job. Every year, Sunday before Thanksgiving, we used to have a big barbecue, get all our family and friends together. That was one time of the year my granddaddy loved to cook for everybody, and everybody had a big time. Of course, it's probably been probably 2004 or 3 since anything was cooked in here. Actually, I did smoke some hams in 2005, but as far as barbecue, I think it was about 2003 last time we actually used the rotisserie. So what I'm going to have to do now is I got to take these. This is a little different deal here. It's a bearing. But I've got to, I think I just have to take it loose right here on this end and pull that out. And take this rotisserie out so I can get my ladder down here. I'm hoping that floor is solid. I don't know. But I've got to get right up there to that 2x4 and unscrew about 3 screws, get this sheet off. And then, once I get up the last 2 top plates, and notice that these top plates are level, and I leveled it with the top of this post right here. So this post is just a little bit tall. This post is a little bit more tall. I'm figuring this post down here is going to be about 4 inches tall, and that post is probably going to be dead level, hopefully. But all these posts have to be trimmed, and then I'll string a line from the top of this post to the top of this post, and I think this post down here is going to be the short post, and we'll cut all these posts to equal the top of that post, make it level. And I'm thinking I'm going to end up having to cut that post there off. And if I get that far today, it's going to be a good day. It's already probably about 2 o'clock, 2:30. I've been out here since 9 o'clock this morning. Went got a load. Well, actually, yeah. Went and got this load of lumber at 7:30. Got back about 8:30, and I've been out here since 9. And it is quite a job to do by yourself. But I don't have but, well, I got 2 ladders, but my mom's not feeling good today. She's sick of her stomach, so we're just gonna do what we can. Hopefully get the rafters up tomorrow and start sheeting, and we'll do what we can next week, and then I'm gonna be gone a week on vacation. So boy, this weather's nice. It's finally fall. It was 55 this morning, and I think the high today is supposed to be like low 70s, a little bit of breeze. It's perfect weather for this, but it gets hot. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more on this building, and we'll get this thing back together.